Hey Cancer, before we get into the reading, there was a message I need to share with someone. I'm not sure who it's for, whoever it's for. I hope that you receive it. This is for someone who may have experienced some type of tragic loss, or I don't even want to say tragic, but there was some type of deep loss that you may have experienced as a child. And you may have, because you experienced it as a child, you may not have properly, truly healed from that situation, because you may not have really, fully grasped that situation. But when this person passed, or when you lost this person, and that's what it feels like, some type of loss, is a really close loss to you as a child, but it may not, or you feel like right now that you're not affected by it, or you could be resonating with the fact that it's coming up kind of randomly for you right now, like where you're feeling, some type of way about a loss that you had or experienced as a child. When you lost this person, they became a guardian angel of yours, and they're a part of your spiritual team. And I feel like there's a prayer that you are praying right now currently, and they are trying to help you see the answer to your prayer. So it's like, kind of be in the vibe of connecting with that person, being open to that. If that message resonates for you, you'll know what to do. You'll know how to maneuver. Okay. And if not, just if you down there somewhere, let me know. Okay. But anywho, welcome back to Boss Lady V Tarot. I lied. This is the Cancerian vibe. Okay. Look, okay. That Freudian slip was interesting. I see what Spirit doing. But anyway, welcome back to the Cancerian vibe. I am the Boss Lady B. Thank you so much for joining me. Anything that you want to know about me, the channel, Boss Lady V Tarot, anything is down in the description box below, you guys. You can check it out. Everything that you may want to know, okay? But we're going to get into the reading. We're just going to see. It's just going to be a general reading for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit, for clear, accurate messages for my lovely Cancerians. What's going on for Cancer, Spirit? Okay. I feel like, all right, there may be some confusion around receiving something. Ooh, we know that your belief systems were going to come into play. That tried to come out with this, but we have a choice coming out. Balance. Libra, this Libra energy kind of showing up, you guys. We're getting ready to have that solar eclipse in the sign of Libra. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm definitely going to come back and we're going to talk all about it for sure. But I believe this is happening in our 4th house, Cancer, the house of home and family. So there could be some type of choice that you need to make around your home life, family life, where you're living. You may need to create or find more balance in that situation. For others of you, you could be kind of resonating with the fact of like you're balancing out or trying to figure out what your beliefs are, what you believe. You could be trying to kind of go past conditioning. And I feel like there's definitely an energy of you having an awakening. And an awakening can be a interesting time because your mind is blown on levels. Everything you thought you knew is like, yeah. But there could definitely be a choice, I feel like, that's needing to be weighed in this moment. What's going on for Cancer, Spirit? Or you're needing to think carefully about a choice, because the card says cause and effect here. Look, we got the spring, and that's what I'm saying, this future card. So we're getting ready, on my side of the world, we're getting ready to move into the season of spring, right? But this is that 7 of Pentacles energy, the energy of kind of planting seeds. And so remember I had said back when we had the new moon in Pisces, this was the time like your soil was ripe, okay, to be planting seeds. That means putting in the work, okay? It's kind of like planning for a harvest, okay? Jupiter energy, new starts around. So there's something Spirit is telling you to dive into, all right? You're being inspired to take some type of risk. And I feel like, honestly, you may be weighing it out, like wondering if it's worth the risk or if you should kind of jump out there with it, try to pursue it, pursue this new opportunity. But it is time for something new. It's giving like timeline shift. That's what it feels like for someone. Like you may be moving into a timeline shift. You're being inspired, like your gut, your heart, your intuition is telling you to dive deep into something, and you have the energy of Jupiter on your side, and the and Jupiter is making a really good aspect to this solar eclipse that's happening for us, Cancer. So this could be a really good time around starting something new, a really positive time to expand. Some of you could be looking like expanding your family, or your family expanding in some way. It doesn't necessarily have to be you, but it could be. What's going on for Cancer? I feel like, too, you're making choices of, yeah, right now, okay, it's time to make a choice about what will bring you that solid foundation in the future. The Two of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be avoiding trying to make this, the decision. I'm getting this Two of Pentacles vibe, like definitely kind of going back and forth. This could be going back and forth. It feels like a... maybe it's a yes or no question for you, or it's like the choice between this or that. Excuse me, that's what it's giving a little bit. Or you could be denying the fact that you need to make some type of choice, or like you got to make some type of move. With this solid foundation, this energy of, again, balance showing up, right? I feel like you want to look to your family being your solid foundation too, and that could be chosen as well. But I feel like that's kind of what your why is. It could be wanting to find this sense of building, okay? And the seeds that you plant, unfortunately, they're not like magical beans, and they may not plant up overnight, but there's a solid foundation for them to build, for you to build upon. I don't know why. What is Cancer in this back and forth about? You may be trying to... It does give the energy of somebody trying to bring a baby home. You know how that is? Like, that can kind of be stressful. It's like you got to, like, rearrange your whole house when it's like the first baby and you're bringing the baby home from a hospital. It definitely feels like that kind of vibe. And you're needing to kind of find this new balance in life, all right? Well, this Mars energy is showing up. This is, I feel like, a new sense of vitality. So, yeah, and I'm glad that this receive card showed back up again, because we talked about your receptivity, Cancer. The Six of Pentacles, it feels like you're going to be on the receiving end of some type of spontaneous generosity. I feel like that's what this is. This Mars energy is this Knight of Wands energy, where something could happen kind of quickly. Definitely the sense of taking action too. But I feel like, yeah, you're about to receive. You may have lost something that, you know, was a part of your foundation, something that was solid. So it even, for somebody, could have been your living situation. Like, something about your living situation was rocky. But you're about to receive some type of assistance or help with that, to where you're able to kind of build back on solid foundation. Okay. A lot of, see, you're thinking about destiny. I feel like destiny has been showing up around Cancer too. Facing your karmic challenges. So challenges that were predestined for you to kind of go through. And I feel like it's a time for you to kind of reflect on that too. It's a time of deep introspection, you know, before we get ready to move into this energy of spring and evolving. You can still kind of feel hermit mode, because it is kind of like the focus is on finding your life path. taking action towards that. And so there could be a little fear about doing that, about following your North Star, because it could feel like there's not a solid foundation. This gives the vibe of too, like, you know how somebody, I'm thinking about my favorite movie, Drumline. Like the girl in Drumline, if you're familiar with the movie, it was this girl, she wanted to go to school for dance, but her parents basically was like, that's a dead end, you know, go to school for something that's gonna like make you money. And so really she wasn't being true to herself. And so you could, excuse me, Cancer, you could be kind of feeling that energy too, where it's like you have some type of passion that you want to pursue, but you feel like it's not as solid. Like the newness of it could be definitely very scary, or it's like you don't have enough information about it. And I feel like you could be teeter-totter, and it's given like, because remember I said Spirit kind of wants you to take action and just dive in. It's like that little boy on the little diving board, his legs were shaking, baby. He was not trying to make that dive. And that's kind of like what you're doing, Cancer, avoiding that a new season brings a new thing, really, you know. And I feel like this is kind of a look into your future too, so you can kind of look back at the seeds that you've been planting and see what the future holds for you. What does the future hold for Cancer? What does the future hold for Cancer, Spirit? What is this spring energy? I feel like you're going to be able to turn a new leaf from past hurts too and disappointments. Okay, yeah, Cancer. Queen of Wands. The color red is definitely sticking out too here. But see, and I love that I picked out this deck and the Queen of Wands showed up, because it talks about the 9 lives ballroom. And Cancer, it's like you might have been knocked down 8 times, but you got 9 lives. You still back in it, okay? And I feel like definitely this is someone wanting to pursue some type of passion. It could even be music. I don't know. Her muscles are really sticking out to me. So some of you could be, this Mars action could kind of be stirring up in you, and you could be wanting to like move your body, exercise. Some of you, somebody might resonate with wanting to be like a fitness trainer or doing something. It's definitely giving like more active, because even with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like she's hiking. I don't know, yeah, something definitely getting active, like making a move too. And I feel like with this Queen of Wands, know that it's okay to be different. It's okay, like, yeah, it's okay to be different. It's okay for, you know how if you were trying to pursue this singing career, say this was you, right? And you could be thinking this next performance is your big break, but it doesn't like break like you thought it was going to break. And so, you know, you think it's over or whatever. No, it's, you know, everything is in its divine timing, and you experience everything for a specific reason. And I steadily, definitely, like I said, the seeds that you are planting, it's giving slow but steady growth. You know what comes fast leaves fast, but when you put work, and that's what this is, this Knight of Pentacles is work, it's effort, it's action, solid work, dependable work that you can kind of lean back on. So it's like, if you're worried about your future, that's what your future holds. The solid, the foundation, your future is solid. It's set, okay? Don't think that just because you're wobbling in between, like making this decision, that the future is wobbly too. Or you could be feeling kind of wobbly now as you know, but it's giving this wobbly energy like with a baby. You know, when a baby is trying to take its first steps, I feel like you're in that energy. Not saying that you're a baby, but you kind of are, like maybe spiritually, in the sense of you stepping into your destiny. This could be really new to you. You know, a baby has to kind of get used to walking, and like that's how I feel like you're kind of shaky in it, okay? And look, the 7 of Pentacles showed up again. So I feel like, look, you're about to harvest. You're about to reap the harvest of, 1, what you manifested with this Magician showing up, but 2, what you've taken action on, what you've taken intentional action on. It's giving harvest. But also, to know that, all right, the 6 of Swords showed up. So there may be some movement. You see how when the seasons change, the birds migrate. They know where to move. They know how to keep it moving to find their next thing where they need. You know, they understand. The birds understand, y'all, that you can't stay the same. You can't stay in the same place. Like, you got to move and adapt. The birds know that. So we should know that, right? And so I do feel like there's some movement that has to take place. Yeah, and look, it may be short enough for a car ride, Cancer, with the Chariot showing up here again. But there's definitely this energy of like movement or getting your body moving too. You know, movement kind of breaks up energy, and it could definitely help you with clarity. Okay. But I feel like too, with this 7 of Pentacles coming out, I don't know. I don't remember trying to clarify this North Node, but for some reason, I felt the connection over there, so maybe I did. I can't remember, but anyway, I feel like this is saying too, finding your life path is not just like, it's not just something that you have arrived at and like your whole life is just set. Like, as long as you're alive, you're gonna always be chasing your destiny, and it always, you know, your path is always moving, right? The cycles of life are always cycling out. There's always a new one starting. I do feel like too, though, your destiny is set to have rewards. That's what the 7 of Pentacles is showing. Like, I'm definitely seeing the harvest, but it's like, you know, the gardener has to go out. The seeds that you planted, it's like, yeah, you planted them, but now it's time to go out and cut the stuff off the plants. Like, it's no good until you take it out and then you nourish your body with it, or you sell it, or, you know, whatever you produce, whatever this seed produced. And I feel like too, with this energy, this solid, it's like Spirit is saying your seeds are forming. Like, the seeds that you planted, they're forming, they're becoming, they're manifesting. Right? They're becoming solid. Ace of Swords as I'm saying that. So yeah, there's going to be a breakthrough in your growth. It's giving exponential growth. It is giving expedited growth. Okay. Spring, like spring has sprung. Your plants is blooming. The flowers are blooming. Yeah, this Knight of Wands energy is kind of like that fast, speedy. And it is like life. What does the future hold for Cancer? Ace of Swords showing up again. So yeah, look, and the 5 of Pentacles came out. So this is where that breakthrough is happening, where you're feeling some type of lack in your structure. I feel like that's so interesting that this 5 of Pentacles is these rocks, right? And it's like, look, you may be feeling like you are lacking something, but no, your foundation is still solid. Like, it's growing steadily. You're able to kind of add to it slowly but steadily. But there's gonna be, I feel like, an exponential breakthrough in that growth. Somebody may be building a house, and like, you may be running into some type of like delays or something with the house even too, or you could be desiring that. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Cups. So definitely this energy of recovery, because the 4 of Swords is here too. There has to be a death. You know, this winter, the winter vibe, it's like there had to be some type of loss, or, you know, things may not have been growing as quickly or growing at all. But I think this is even like a locust. It's like the but this 4 of Swords energy is the rebirth, and that's what I feel like spring represents, is a rebirth. You're about to have some type of rebirth, resurgence. And I feel like too, Cancer, because that Queen of Wands that came out kind of clarifying your energy, this fire energy, where I feel like you're going to be more apt to putting yourself out there. You're more apt to being seen, like center stage. That's what this is giving too. But yeah, with the 5 of Cups, I feel like this is so interesting that these are kind of solid figures. And even in the 5 of Cups, it's a house. Okay, so there could be something about your foundation with your home that's slowly but surely changing, being revitalized. New life is being breathed into it. What is Cancer weighing the options about? I keep, so the moon wanted to slide out. What is Cancer weighing their options about? Yeah, you may feel like you don't, like the answer is a mystery to you, or what is Cancer weighing their options about? Six of Cups, Three of Wands. Interesting, because this definitely could kind of go back to your conditioning too. I feel like there is, Cancer, a sense of you kind of going back to your childhood. I don't know. Okay, that may be deja vu, because I feel like I've talked about childhood. There's something that you may need to be healing from your childhood. Something that may not kind of be as obvious. It could definitely be in your subconscious. There's some type of memory. There's some type of memory that you may hold from childhood that you're not fully aware of, that could be holding you back from making this decision or moving forward. It's like, you know, being ready for something new. It's giving nostalgia, kind of want to stay in the past. But there was something karmically, yeah, okay, there was something karmically that you, some type of memory that you had as a child karmically that is playing out in a way for you now. And I feel like in a very positive way, though, if you're open to this new thing. So that memory is different for everyone, but it's like there's some type of profound memory too. And that could be what is kind of holding you up on making some type of decision. Clarify the Six of Cups. Uh-oh. Clarify the Six of Cups for Cancer. All right, hold on, because I got told to pick up this deck. Let's see what comes out. This Six of Cups. Interesting. Fame. See, there may be something. Okay, look, there it gives a vibe of somebody that may be. Okay, yeah, there may be some type of experience that you had with a teacher that's that happened when you were growing up or something, and it's like somebody may even get some type of vision about you receiving some type of fame. Like somebody is about to become famous, and it's like your life story is about to play out. And you know how people have, I'm not gonna say like a rags to riches story, but it's kind of giving that. It is kind of giving that. And you know how some people, they attribute their success back to like this person. There may be some teacher that you had in mind. Like a teacher was very, like they were integral. They were a part of your destiny. And so now, and look, y'all, 222, 222. The twos are here. So I definitely feel like there's some type of maybe, it's two energies, but there's some type of like choice here. And I feel like, you know, it's time for you to choose to put yourself out there, because I'm seeing fame for somebody. And yeah, it's like your life story, you know, the cause and effect. It's like, because this happened to me in my childhood and this person was around, like that's what I attribute my success to now. And it's like, you know, you may not have had the best living conditions when you were younger. And so that's why, you know, you definitely could have been in a situation where, you know, it was like survive, not thrive on your passion and trace after that. But no, you decide. I feel like that's what you need to do. That's what your karma is trying to teach you to do, is to choose to thrive instead of trying to survive. Like just because that was how you were brought up or what you're used to doesn't mean that that's your destiny. That's your, you know, your story. Okay. That's really interesting. And see, okay, so a car is showing up. This is that Cancer energy, the 69 even in this. But I feel like, yeah, someone may be getting a new car, or it's like you're going somewhere and driving distance. Like your destiny is taking you somewhere and driving distance. You may get a new car. That may be your desire once you become famous, is to get some type of new car or security. I want to say too, be careful, because you could be connecting with past people that could be a little angry about your success too, because it's like you're happy, especially, yeah, Cancer, if you're like publishing anything, you could be a writer of some sort, or you're putting something out there. It's like your spring is here. Your harvest is here. The hard work that you've been putting in over these winter months, it feels like, when there was famine and you didn't have much, and your foundation felt like it was being swept away from you, or being, you know, kind of demolished. It's like now you have a new sense of happiness. That's what I'm talking about, that 9 lives. You have another life. And when you wake up in this life, you know, when you move to this line, when you timeline shift to this life, you're famous. And it's like people are going to interview you, or, yeah, you're going to get interviewed about this past memory. There's some type of past memory that you had that's really, really strongly significant in some way, that's leading to, and, you know, fame is different. It's not saying that you're about to be, you know, the next whoever you feel like the famous person in the world is. Fame is just recognition, you know, and fame is to everybody's degree of comfort. You know, everybody doesn't want to be known by everybody. This could definitely just be recognition for, you know, your talents, right? You could be getting some type of contract or something too. This interview could even be for a new position, like a new job. Look, okay, so we got new love, but look, reconcile is showing up, y'all. I'm just telling you, because I feel like the new love could definitely be a resurgence. Like this spring energy gives resurgence, new vitality into a relationship, okay? There could be, yeah, it's like you, and I feel like honestly, you and this person have already reconciled, and there may be some type of proposal. There could be some type of change, in your residence because of this person, this new love. I feel like you're really happy. Okay, we got manager wanting to slide out. Anything else for Cancer? So, and look, we got earth sign and relocation. So that's what I said. Your new love, or this person that you're connected with, they can be an earth sign. But other than, even if they're not an earth sign, I feel like this person balances you out. They ground you. And that's where that balance is showing up. But it may be causing you to relocate. Okay? And I feel like definitely this is going to happen in March. We got the number 3 showing up there. I was trying to clarify manager. Ooh. So look at that. We got there. All right. So someone you need to know. I feel like, okay, April 11th could be a day that's of significance, but your life purpose is to be some sort of guide, some type of healer, therapist. That's where you're being led to. You know how to manage, because that's what I was clarifying here. You know how to manage people's feelings too. And I kind of talked about in the last reading, Cancer, you know, your kindness, like you may just be taking your kindness as natural, but it is natural, but like there's a spiritual gift attached to it. Your destiny is attached to that. Like it's fate. I feel like some of you could already be, you know, you could already be in this space, right, with your life purpose. But I feel like there's, like, you're needing to, so yeah, Spirit is saying to manage. Yeah, as I'm saying, that entrepreneurship is showing up. So either you need to move into it, like your destiny is to manage, or, you know, have some type of entrepreneurship, some type of, what do they call it? Executive, whatever going on with moving into your destiny. Okay, I feel like it's definitely fated that you are some type of healer. And that earth sign energy showing up is like, you know, you could be a earth angel, Cancer. Let me just actually clarify, because still too, somebody here, you could already be resonating with the fact that you are, like, you're in your zone of, like, you could be a therapist, a healer in some type of way, a tarot reader, whatever, right? You could be about to be connecting with a famous person that brings you a lot of exposure, and I feel like a lot of happiness too. And this could definitely add to this car situation, because it's like you're moving forward, you know, it's like gas in the car. And it's fate that you meet this person. If it's not you that's becoming famous in your own way, but still it is you becoming famous in your own way. But you could definitely be about to connect with someone that has this fame. Clarify, manager. Ace of Wands. So yeah, Cancer, I feel like you have a new, people trust you. You need to trust yourself, Cancer. This Ace of Wands energy, though, I feel like there's a spark or a new idea. This could even be a proposal for someone about to be, like, going to become a manager. Or it's like you're about to manage some type of project or idea or spark. Okay, that Ace of Wands is definitely a new spark, I feel like. That goes back to this Queen of Wands energy, where a lot of fire energy showing up. Is giving Leo vibes too, because the Strength card was there at the bottom of the deck. It's time for you to be seen. You could be doing something different to, like, your hair or your body. It's definitely, I mean, yeah, she is giving heavy Leo, because, you know, Leos, if y'all had saw my post, I'm a Leo rising. But yeah, that big hair is like a Leo thing, and I definitely feel like I resonate. I got a big head, but anyway, yeah, Cancer, I feel like it's time for you to kind of drive down the road a bit. It's like down to the next thing, Cancer. So I'm just gonna pull one final tarot card here, one final message for Cancer. The Lover. So definitely choices that have to be made, okay? 3 of Pentacles showing up here at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there could be some type of partnership with this famous person or someone that's gonna bring you fame. It's like, because you all, you know, you may be interviewing them in some way, or vice versa. But that, it's like that situation is being manifested, and you may have some type of idea to reach out to a certain person's manager. Like, go for it, Cancer. Go for it, because yeah, you might mess around and fall in love with this person. But anyway, your relationship with the deep soul connection is strengthening. Have faith in the divine, in this divine unfolding, and release any resistance and false ideals. Allow yourselves to honor the pure and sacred love within this partnership. All right. The alternate message here says that 2 parts create one whole in the sacred union of the feminine and masculine energies with another, or within yourself. Ask yourself if you are choosing love, harmony, and balance within your connection. So that could be where you're going back and forth, Cancer. You could be wanting something kind of new around your love connections. That's where the balance is needing to happen. You know, you could be kind of tempted to go back, but you can't. If you can't go forward, there's no need to go back. So I say that, like, for the reconcile energy that showed up, if you and this person can't move forward, there's no reason to go back, okay? And so that's where I feel like you need to be, you know, making sure you're making cognizant decisions around you connecting with another person, because I feel like you and another person's connection is going to be very pivotal in, one, your destiny, but in your success moving forward, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna leave this message here, you guys. I really hope it resonates for someone and you found it helpful in some way. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Talk to me down in the comments, all that good stuff. Check out the description box below for all the important information that you want to know. But in the meantime, in between time, until next time, love you.